All right, yo, what up? This is y'all shook up. Just showing a BG's gameplay. This was nothing special. I just went 17-0, and literally it was a slaughter. I had Vex and KOG on my team, and those two guys are goats. Vex is insane, to be honest. That dude, after dueling him, yeah. Well, I already knew he was crazy good, but now I know it solidified what I thought. But this video really isn't about the BGs. Really, before we get started, though, I definitely wanted to say thank you guys so much. I'm literally, I think at this point, almost 100 subs away from 2K. I really can't thank you guys enough. So I definitely appreciate that. But really, what I really wanted to talk about was, ESO. It's still thriving. ESO community is still thriving in 2025. Now, a lot of people will say, they feel like the game's dead. I would beg to differ. This subclassing actually really, really, really is fun. I'm not gonna lie. It is so many different builds you can do, so many different things you can literally be. It's like, how do you explain it? It is probably one of the funnest times I've ever had in Elder Scrolls since I've started Elder Scrolls. I think the only funner time was when I was playing with Despotic and I was learning the game. And that was like in 2017. I mean, it was 2016, 17, 18 was when, like, that was like around the last time I really had this much fun in this game. So, and then if you look at the numbers, I mean, the numbers are up. Go to Steam. They're actually up. They're not down. So I would say the reason. So we had to give some reasons why they're thriving. Number one, I really think it has to do now. Don't quote me on this because I could be wrong, but I really think it has to do with the fact that so many cheaters in Call of Duty and Fortnite. I mean, who leave it in the comment section. Whoever played those games and was just like, this is stupid. Like, it's not even about you dying because you could accept the death. It's that they were cheating to kill you in a game. So that's number one. I know that sounds crazy, but like I said, maybe it's just me. That's just my personal opinion. I hate getting killed in Call of Duty by cheaters, but you know, also subclassing really, really changed the way this game is. And I gotta say, anime, she really actually knew that this kept saying that it's a great update. It's a great update. It's a great update. It really was a great update. So shout out to that. I mean, it really, really was. I was skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. I truly thought, that this was gonna actually be a joke. That there's, you can't not fix performance and just add this subclassing. It makes absolutely no sense why you would do that. You know what I mean? Like, it makes zero sense why you would do some sort of subclassing, but you can't even fix your game. Like, let's get real, that doesn't make sense. But now it makes sense because they can't fix their game. So why not just change it up? Why not just add some stuff? And then also the storyline. I don't know about you guys, but if you ever play the story, I'm not the biggest story kind of guy when it comes to single players. I just like PvP kind of stuff. But the storyline is great. It's absolutely amazing. Like, it literally is. I cannot tell you how much fun. Oh my God. Oh my. Holy shit. Poor guy. That was nasty. But like I'm saying, it has to do a lot with the story, a lot with the PvP in the community. You got to say the community is really good people, man. Really nice people. I mean, from the bigger streamers, which at this point it sounds crazy, but I mean, KOG's always been one of the bigger streamers on ESO since I've been playing for a long time because not that many people stream. I mean, Delta AI. I don't know if I can say that. Don't cut that out. No. Yeah. So, but KOG has always been, but E-Man, like, I met this guy because KOG recommended him in his stream one time, like, oh, go check out this dude. And I was like, what? That guy looks just like you. No, it's not because you're black. It's because he looks, no. But he's a brother from another mother. But the whole thing is that he plays very similar to KOG. So it was kind of funny watching him. I was just like, this is insane. But I think it has a lot to do with, like, just the community in general. I mean, the community is really, really, like, they're very good. I mean, there's no way that you could build a channel off a dead game. My numbers are up. Like my numbers are always up. ESO is not a dying game. You don't have a dying game with numbers going up. It just doesn't happen. You cannot have a dying game. The YouTube in general for Elder Scrolls Online has gone up. Like you could look at the search like on a daily basis. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of people, are searching this, but it's close to it used to be like 400,000 searches a day. Now it's up to like 700,000, which is a lot. And that's give or take because the other day I seen it at like 510. I've seen it as low as like 189, believe it or not. Like that's when I thought the game was, pretty much going to be dead, but it really isn't. It's a really, really good game. And the community like is thriving because of it. You got a lot of skilled players out here. I'm like I've said, I've done a lot of shout outs. So if you guys go through my channel, you're more than welcome to just search my channel and look out for my shout out. Maybe I should do a playlist for the shout outs because I'm not gonna lie, I might not be the best player on this shout out list. Like meaning like a lot of these guys are better than me, but I enjoy the game. You know what I mean? I don't care about being the best. I don't have nothing to prove in a video game. As long as no one's cheating, I don't care. And I know these guys aren't cheating because like who the hell cheats in Elder Scrolls? No one's getting paid for this. I mean, I guess if you're doing YouTube, but it's not, you're not, trust me, I still got to work 2 jobs. You're not going to make that much money on this game. And it's not because it's a bad game or anything. It's just because you got to remember this is an older game that's 10 years old and that it's only catered to certain kind of people. But I think as time goes on, I know it sounds crazy. If they make a number 2 to this game, this game is going to be a very, very popular game. And I'm worried about if it does become a little too popular that you will run into people that are going to essentially be cheating. That would be devastating. Oh my, dude, I forgot this BG's. Like, what did I black out? I don't remember just botting people like this. But like I'm saying, it's really about, a lot of more people are watching. 5,000 views. Sorry, I just got interrupted by a video on someone that's saying my shorts are skyrocketing. There we go. I literally just got an alert saying my short is literally it's breaking records right now for my channel, which is nice. So that's what I'm trying to say is it's really a great game, and I would not sleep on this game for any reason. I really wouldn't. And the community is great, and that's why I think it's thriving. This is, it's thriving for those reasons. It's just you got a really good community. You got really cool players, really skilled players. If you guys want to watch my channel, don't expect to see the greatest player of all time. Expect to see a really good player that knows how to 1vx, but most importantly, that likes to do commentaries, that likes to do videos about other channels. I love watching ESO. It's kind of like watching sports in my eyes. I'm a sports guy. I love watching football, baseball, basketball, all of them, right? Golf. And I like watching skilled players play the game. You know what I mean? So to me, it's very fun. This is easily one of the best games I've ever played. Like I said, I'll end it here, but ESO community in 2025 is definitely thriving. You got to try this out. Definitely appreciate your guys' support. Once again, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to sub. Audi.